Hello, I'm Kelly Damphousse, and welcome to this month's edition of the First Friday Video. We're coming to you from the Donald W. Reynolds Center for Health Sciences here at Arkansas State University, and my guest today is Lori Haley. She's an assistant professor at our School of Nursing and is the Clinical Learning Center coordinator for the College of Nursing and Health Professions. Thank you for inviting us to this unique place, Lori.
You're very welcome.
I've heard a lot of wonderful things about this lab space and what it means to our students and faculty. We like to say at Arkansas State that our students learn not just by listening and by writing, but actually by doing as well. This is a really unique place. Can you tell us a little bit about what happens here in this space?
A lot of things happen actually in this space. What's great is we start out in the beginning with our sophomore students, and then we take them all the way till they get ready to graduate. And what we do here is active learning. I always say that this is teaching at its best, and it's really learning at its best. So we get the students to interact in a hands-on experience.
So what are they doing when they come in here?
Oh, everything. So we have some task trainers that just simply you start IVs on, and that's kind of what everybody thinks, and the static mannequins that you talk to that don't talk back. But our most exciting thing we do here is we actually recreate clinical. And what we have is high-fidelity mannequins that we bring to life, and so we try to replicate those situations. And the best thing that happens here is it's a safe environment.
So why is that important for our students?
You walk out of nursing school and you are expected to perform. And there's a lot of things you don't get to do. And, there's a lot of things you don't get to do on real patients. And so in here, we actually recreate that. And the students are able to do that safely so that when they get to the bedside, maybe they've thought about it, maybe it's happened, and then they don't make a mistake. Because that's the biggest thing that happens is we've got to try to teach people how to act as a clinician and do that safely.
That's interesting. Do all nursing schools have a setup like we have, or are we kind of unique in this?
Okay, well, some do, many don't. I like to think ours is the best. I mean,
yeah,
I have to believe that. And so, when we go places and we visit, and I visited a lot of places when we started setting up this lab, and so where some people may have a little more bells and whistles, I tend to think that we do more than any other school that I've been to. And our students love coming here, and they're happy here. They're a little nervous at first because, it's kind of an intimidating environment. But the good thing about it is once they leave, they honestly say, this is the best experience. When can I come back?
Recently, we had a new addition to the lab.
Absolutely.
Baby Blue.
Yes.
And so can you tell us a little bit about that?
So, from the technical part of it, he is our high-fidelity mannequin, and he is a brand new baby. Amazing new baby, and that he's a computer too. And so what we don't get in this area, because we're so fortunate to have Memphis and Little Rock so close by, that a lot of the pediatric experiences are there. And of course we drive there, but we can't do that often. And so our students want to be in pediatrics and take care of children, and they often don't have that opportunity. So what we're able to do is we're able to recreate that with a high-fidelity mannequin and be able to provide those experiences. They can do procedures. We have the family members involved because the family's a big part of it, and they actually get to do things that we would never get to do. Everything from basic care to ER to critical care, and that way we know when they go out they'll be able to feel confident and be safe with those kids so that tragic things would not happen because we're prepared. They love it, and that's one of their favorite things to do.
Well, that's really interesting. Thank you so much for
You're
joining
so
us,
welcome.
and thank you for explaining what happens in this wonderful space here for our students. Community is very important at Arkansas State University, and that's the theme of this month's First Friday. We greatly appreciate, for example, Blue and you for providing a grant to support our nursing program with this new infant simulator to join our patients in our lab space. That's just one of many examples about how our community reaches out and helps Arkansas State. In return, we work diligently to encourage involvement with the community from our campus. For example, we recently hosted our 4th annual Women's Business Leadership Conference that was a sold-out opportunity for collaboration and discussion between our current students, our alumni, and local, regional, and national business leaders. While these events are important, I'm most proud of those that are managed by our students. Whether it's hosting Dancing with the Stars or with individual philanthropy events by our Greek organizations, they are learning about the importance of giving. Our outgoing Student Government Association leaders and our Student Philanthropy Organization are reviving a concept of the class gift for Arkansas State. The class of 2019 is planning a bench and garden to commemorate their time at Arkansas State and to give back to the university. Recently, our student-run Up Till Dawn program raised over $100,000 for St. Jude. Over the past few years, Arkansas State's students have collected close to $500,000 to support the work of St. Jude. I'm intensely proud of the fact that ACE State students rank the top 10 in America in their philanthropic work for this national icon for research and relief for children with cancer. Arkansas State University is the host of the Northeast Arkansas Coleman Race for the Cure, And we were honored by the state Coleman organization to receive one of their Community Leadership Awards this past month. Registration is underway for the third annual event on April 27th. You can go to the website address on the screen to participate. When we come together, we create community. And that is the goal for our Strategic Planning Committee. Last month, we met as a group on an all-day retreat to organize and structure and prepare for our strategic planning exercise, and to prepare ourselves to gather input from all of our constituent groups. Be on the lookout for more news on when and where you can participate in the meeting to give feedback to this year-long process of creating a new university strategic plan. We can address problems as a community as well. This Monday was the kickoff again for the Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and an opportunity to remind our entire campus of the PAC Pact. Students, faculty, staff, and administrators are continuing the work that we started last year to raise awareness about sexual assault. I'm particularly proud of the work done by our student-led impact group that has taken on the mission of conducting sexual assault awareness events each month. Last of all, we announced this past week the start of a new campus community, an esports program for our students at Arkansas State. Esports are tremendously popular with our students, and they've let us know that they want to represent us as Red Wolves against other university teams. Our local high schools, Jonesboro High in particular, sponsor esport teams. We also know that Arkansas Activities Association will sanction esports in our state high schools next year. We want to make sure that our students and our prospective students know that we support one of their really important interests. Joining me as we close this month's First Friday video is the newest leader of our student community. Erika Tuck becomes their incoming Student Government Association president this month. Congratulations, Erika.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where'd you come from?
Well, I've lived in Jonesboro basically all my life since I was 4 years old.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Valley View.
Okay, very good.
Yes, go Blazers.
Go Blazers says, there you go. When did you come to school here?
2016. So
okay, so
3 years ago.
so you're almost a junior now. You're almost a senior.
Yeah, almost
okay,
a
very
senior.
good. And what's your major?
I'm an interdisciplinary studies major.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that. That's a unique major here on our campus.
Yes, it's a mouthful. Well, what I want to do is I want to be a medical sales rep, and so I was able to create a thematic study for medical sales. And my emphasis, my disciplines that I've chosen is marketing, biology, and psychology.
That's really interesting. We have a lot of students who decide to create their own majors through this interdisciplinary studies program. So you're the new president. What are some things that you and the SGA leadership are thinking about doing in the coming year?
Well, I think our big thing is creating a 24-hour study space where students can study collectively together.
You know, when I want to do my work, usually I work from about 8 o'clock to around midnight, and then I'm done. But students have a different cycle, don't they?
Oh, yes. I think I do most of my studying at night.
Yes. So later on at night. So students really want to find a place where they can study past midnight, where they can get a cup of coffee and study in groups together in a safe location. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of spaces like that on campus, and it'd be a really good project to work with you guys on, doing something like that.
I'd like that a lot.
That's
collaborate
good.
and work.
Well, thanks for joining us today, Erika. It was really exciting to hear some of your plans for the future. And for those of you who might not know, as president of SGA, Erika is now a member of the Chancellor's Executive Committee. I'm looking forward to working with you in the upcoming year as well in that role. April will be a busy month with convocation of scholars, Create at State, numerous awards and honors banquets culminating with our Distinguished Service Awards dinner and the naming of the 2019 Wilson Award recipient. You can keep up with all that activity by following the university homepage at astate.edu. and our social media accounts, all at Arkansas State. If you need to reach me, it's chancellor@astate.edu or on social media at KDAMP. How can they get a hold of you, Erika?
You can email us at sga.astate.edu.
All right, I can't wait to see you at the convocation events, everything that's happening this month. Thank you for coming today, and good luck on all your service to our university.
Thank you.
All right, wolves up, everybody.